Hello, a beautiful sunny day this morning. I'd like to record this video to share with you my wish list. So regarding my last video, I would like to clarify some things. First of all, I don't know if that video will stay there or will be limited edition, let's say, for the few people that are more attached to the channel and watched it, because it's more personal. I talk about myself and my feelings that are conflicting in this difficult time. It's not easy and also not so common to move abroad without having a home, living in this uncertainty, and I wanted to share the burden of having, a lot of stuff to bring with you and to take care of during this transition time. But that doesn't mean that I will stop buying things. I will, like usual, exercise critical thinking and buy, of course, things that give me joy. Selected things I will purchase not because they are new. The enabling factor will be different, will be if something I feel is bringing something new to the table, is something different in my existing collection. I'm quite aware of my collection. I know the redundancies, so I will act on the redundancies, but makeup is my passion, and especially during these transition times is important, in my opinion, to keep high the level of joy. So today I would like to share with you what I would like to purchase in the near future. First of all, I would like to buy a few Prada lipsticks. I was quite good at not buying lipsticks for years. It's also because I'm not a lipstick girl and I thought that I had enough. But I'm definitely attracted by two brands, Dries Van Noten and Prada. Especially the soft mattes by Prada are something that I would like to buy. And since there's a new release with a brown case, there will be also the chance for me in that order to order more of those soft mattes. I already swatched them in Sephora in Milan. The shades are fantastic, not too dark, are right up on my alley in terms of preferences. So I was thinking about buying 3 of those lipsticks. Dries Van Noten is something that I have in my wish list, but it's more long term. I think that the first lipsticks I will buy will be by Prada. Then I have other 2 products in my wish list. I'm more and more interested in a glittery finish. And I know I'm all about the smoothness and blurring finishes, especially on the eyes. But sometimes I would like a little bit more of standard sparkle, and the new shiny thing is the new Nabla release. They have the new spring collection that has been released, I think, last week or 2 weeks ago, so it's very recent. They used to be more present on YouTube, but apparently they switched maybe to TikTok. They have maybe younger demographic, a target that is younger, so they have disappeared from YouTube. So I could not find good videos with swatches, informative videos about those eyeshadows. There's one of my videos, I think 1 year old or 1 year and a half. I don't remember anymore. I like those eyeshadows. I don't think that they are so extraordinary to be interested in all the releases, but this specific spring release from Nabla has caught my interest because those shades are quite trendy. We have seen Pat McGrath, and it's the same concept elaborated in a Nabla style, same color story, so lilacs and greens. I don't think I will buy the entire quad, but I was definitely interested in that glassified, I think they call it glassified finish, glass effect. I think it will be very scattered sparkles, so it's not for every day. It looks cheaper sometimes, so it's difficult, I think, to nail it. And I think can be dupable from Chinese brands. And therefore, I don't think that would be revolutionary or a must-have. But still I have in my wish list. I think it will bring me joy. If I place an order by Nabla, I think I will buy 3 of those eyeshadows. I will pick the green glassified finish, the lavender, a glitter just to try the finish, and because I'm interested in these more sparkly shade, also the glassified finishes are quite sparkly, scattered sparkly, and I like the packaging too, multi-reflective packaging of the new quad. So I think I will buy something from Nabla. Speaking of those scattered glitters, and I still think that those old Baked de Gelée by Pat McGrath are much superior years. But the point is, I like the complexity of some of the new glittery shades. And I don't have anything of that because I usually stay away from those things. But there's a new interest in these type of shades, something that I would like to explore and then maybe stay away from. But I would like to try the Wolf Moon because I think the sparkles there are a little bit more complex compared to the Cold Moon. This is more in the context of things that look cheaper, for sure, but they're more impactful. So it will be fun to just try a few multi-dimensional, glittery, coarser eyeshadows. Yeah, as I said, for more experimental reasons. So there are things that I stay away from, but I'm definitely interested in trying just a few things, just to add a little bit of spicy diversity in my collection that otherwise maybe sometimes boring. I don't know. My preference that is unchanged for every day and for those occasions where I want to look the best. But there's also a part of me that is attracted by these things that I may wear that are not my style, but I would like to experiment a bit with. Out of those indie brands that produce in China that are experimental with those new multi-reflective colors, Ensley Rain is one of them that does not accept compromises when it comes to very special pigments that make their palettes very expensive. They are not the standard multi-chromes that you can find everywhere. Moreover, they are more into those chunkier glittery types, while other brands like Leona are more on the smoother side. I know that Ensley is a controversial brand. You can get informed, have your opinion about it. I'm just attracted by the color stories themselves, and there are two palettes that I like that I plan to buy in the near future. One is Light in Your Eyes, the big palette with more neutral shades and multidimensional shades. The other one, as I said, is Wolf Moon, because it is the most taupey one, cool toned, but very multidimensional. If I don't like them, I will resell them. But at least I want to try them, and I will give you my opinion, given my background that you all know. So these are the things that interested me the most. My selection. Out of the new things, I put Pat McGrath definitely in a long-term wish list. I'm not interested enough in the Pat McGrath instead. I'd rather go for maybe less elegant indie brands, but I'm more interested in those rather than on Pat, because I used to buy Pat for the baked shades. I still use those shades only when it comes to Pat. Simply I don't enjoy the other textures. And if I have to go towards more standard textures, more glittery, coarser textures, then I would rather go for Nabla and for Ensley Rain, as I said. That's why Pat McGrath is in a long-term wish list, and maybe I will totally lose my interest. It's not something that I desire like the other things that I mentioned. What else? The Yves Saint Laurent blushes was another very tempted release, but I'm fine with my Suku blurring blushes, old Suku blushes. I have to say, if I was warmer in skin tone, I would have been more attracted by those terracotta, those nude shades that are warmer. While for us, cooler skins, there aren't many Yves Saint Laurent shades. There's a pink that is quite standard. There's that baby pink that is shimmery though. There are no other options. So that's the reason why I was strong. But if I was warmer in tone, I would have purchased at least one shade from the Yves Saint Laurent range. So it's more of a color range that is currently available. Another thing that I have in my wish list that I think I will buy, but is not here yet, are the new Yves Saint Laurent quads, and there's an olive quad. I will check the color story. I will study the color story better. That is something that I also plan to buy. So as you can see, it's not that I will start a no buy. I just think there will be more balance and more attention to my current collection. Some extra videos about what I do care about products and experience from the real usage, because the purpose of having a curated makeup collection is enjoy it and use it, right? Let me know what are your desires and what you plan to purchase in the near future, if there's anything, or let me know what you have planned not to buy. It's anyway a plan. See you in my next video. Bye.